All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you again for joining us for our third annual A.B.C. Always Be Closing Pitch Competition. I am Jessica. I am the Director of Startup Grind Orange County. And with me, I have our MC for the night, as well as my co-director, TJ. So TJ is going to be MCing and helping me with logistics as we coordinate with the startups. Just to give you some more background on who Startup Grind is, we are a community for startups by startups. We have over 600 chapters worldwide in over 123 different countries. We're here to help support, educate, and inspire startups in our community. Very much believe that everybody rises with the tide. So if there's anything that you need, from trying to find a CTO to help fundraising to just have somebody look at your deck, please reach out to us. We're more than willing to give you any type of help or advice that we can. So without further ado, I am going to hand it over to TJ, who is our MC for the night. TJ.
Well, thank you, Jessica. I think I say this every time, and hopefully everybody realizes she puts in so much work to keep this going. Brought the chapter back from the dead, to say the least. Before we get into the startup pitches, I wanted to quickly introduce each of our judges. And starting with, in no particular order, we have Travis Lindsay from the Titan Angels. Travis is a co-founder of the angel investing fund Titan Angels. Titan Angels is invested in 19 companies, including DocBot, Sonova, Torre, and other startups across many industries. Titan Angels 2 was launched earlier this year and has already invested in 6 different companies. Travis was an entrepreneurship professor at Cal State Fullerton and manager of their Center for Entrepreneurship in the CSUF Startup Incubator. He is currently in the process of moving to Austin, which is unofficially Orange County's sister incubator startup city. So he's going to remain an active investor in one of the hottest startup hubs in the world, Orange County. Next up is Barbara Bickham. She is from the Women's Innovation Fund Accelerator. Barbara has 25 years of experience in technologies ranging from IoT, blockchain, augmented reality, artificial intelligence. Ms. Bickham is the CTO of Trailin Ventures, an advanced tech and blockchain advisory firm, providing strategic advice and technical execution for companies incorporating blockchain and/or AI into their products and workflows. Previously, she was the director of engineering for Flexi, where she architected, designed, and coded the 2014 Gartner Cool Vendor Award-winning REST API for their IoT platform. If anybody else needs to take a break, this is about halfway through Barbara's. She's impressive. Other companies Barbara has worked for include Think Systems, Rand, Network Associates, St. Jude Medical, Xerox, and US Robotics. She is the co-founder and managing director of Wix, a seed/Series A impact fund building underrepresented, sustainable, emerging tech companies. Their industry focus includes consumer goods, last mile logistics, blockchain, AI, mixed reality, and IoT. With AX, as it is shortened, portfolio companies contain a C-suite made up of at least 50% women and operational plans which contain sustainability considerations. As you may have seen, some of the judges will also be posting their information in the chat, so feel free to share any links, connect with them. Next up, we have Dr. Sylvia Ma from Next Wave Impact Fund. Dr. Sylvia is a leading advocate for empowering women-owned businesses on a global level. Her mission is to promote, nurture, and invest in small businesses that allow women to excel around the world. Dr. Ma serves as executive director of Hera Labs, an SBA-funded accelerator program for women-owned businesses, funding partner of Hera Fund, a startup fund, founding member of Hera Angels, a female-focused angel investing group, advisory board member for Hera Hub, a space-inspired co-working global enterprise. I know where that is. It's right across from our offices. Beautiful space, by the way, feels like a spa. And she serves on the boards of technology companies and universities, innovation centers. Dr. Ma holds a PhD in marine molecular biology from UC San Diego Scripps Institution of Oceanography, an MBA from UC San Diego Rady School of Management, and a BS in biology with honors from Pepperdine. When not working, Dr. Ma enjoys beach days and Disneyland with her husband and 3 children in San Diego. And finally, Sherwin Estanislao. Hopefully I got that right. Apologies, Sherwin, if I didn't.
No worries.
He is of Creative Interlace Tech Ventures. Sherwin has over 20 years of experience investing in various industries, from real estate to tour production and everything in between. He has successfully started, grown, and exited companies, including a professional MMA federation, music production, and property investments. CI Tech Ventures is Sherwin's latest endeavor, aimed at providing technology investments to a variety of industries and applications. Sherwin has a proven track record in identifying talent, assembling teams, and bringing smart money to the table. With an extensive network of resources, Sherwin has helped in the implementation of unique strategies to transform startups into successful businesses. Sherwin is actually in the process of moving his tech venture from Newport Beach up to Beverly Hills, where they are building an accelerator facility, and they're getting ready to close on a current fund. Right now, they specialize in sports tech, SaaS, aviation, and logistics. So, without further ado, and as we get things going, because it's going to be a battle out there, what's going on here? First up, we have Maria from Mustard.
Diana.
Diana.
That was a good try. Okay, one sec, guys. I'm just going to share my screen. Can you see me? Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, awesome. Can I start?
You are good to go.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. My name is Diana, and I'm the CEO at Mustard. I want you to think about the last time you went to a restaurant. You probably scanned the QR code, and then you started browsing through an endless list of menu items, and you still have no clue what to get. And when the food comes in, you look over a neighbor's table and wish you ordered what they got. That happens really often, and you know why? Because we shop with our eyes, especially when it comes to food. In fact, food content is one of the most popular and engaging topics on social media. Posts with hashtag foodie has now been seen more than 45 billion times on TikTok, with 15 billion last month alone. Paper menus got replaced by QR codes, as we know, but they lead to the same old generic menus with the format that hasn't changed in over 100 years. What you see is a few lines of text and a price, and maybe a picture if you're lucky. We are here to finally change that. Now, instead of going through very one-dimensional photos and bad reviews on Yelp and ordering of a boring old menu, you can browse through a video menu where, whether you're planning a visit to a restaurant or maybe you're already there, we make menus come to life. And if you're at home, you can just scroll through our feed and find the best food around you, posted by our amazing local foodies. The fun part is that each video tags the name of the featured dish, the price, and ways to directly order, be it delivery, pickup, or making a reservation. Mustard essentially is taking the process of discovering and ordering food to a modern standard. As you can see, the app is live and available to download in iOS. Just search for Mustard for food lovers in the App Store. We've been live for only 2 weeks, and we already secured strategic partnerships with dozens of restaurants in LA, as well as having more than 8,000 restaurants locked in our database. We also built an influencer onboarding program and have attracted leading foodies with a combined audience of more than 5 million followers. Our initial pathway to monetization is collecting affiliate fees through our partners that we're already working with, like DoorDash, Caviar, and Grubhub. And here's the reason why I really think that we are the best team to build this. From my experience as an award-winning producer, I've been working with content all my life, and I know how to make it go viral. I'm also an influencer myself and a big foodie. And I'm also connected to a large network of leading influencers in LA. My co-founder, David, who is also on this call, is a CPO at Mustard. He has 10 plus years of experience in launching, scaling, and operating tech companies from 0 to 200 plus employees. He's also a YC alum, and he has had an exit. We're currently raising our seed round, looking to close 1.2 million. We'll already have a lead investor, Operate Studio, and numerous committed angel investors. I want you for a second, imagine a world where you can experience every single dish before you order. This is Mustard. Thanks for listening.
Well done. Well done. And with time to spare. Good job.
Thank you. One sec, I'm gonna stop sharing.
I'm ready for dessert.
Doesn't it make you hungry? I know, our app is gonna make you salivate.
All right, questions from the judges?
I have a question. Having just done this, I came out of a restaurant group. How is it that you're going to handle the constant changing of menu items with a video? Like, it's hard enough on, like, with text and photos. How are you going to handle that on video?
First of all, we already are connected to a lot of APIs and databases that are constantly uploading and changing. Also, our restaurant partners, whenever they're making a change, they're telling us directly, and we can update the menu. It's not that difficult, actually. And also, if there's a new menu item that pops out, our customers and users of the app, they can submit new dishes, and we can review and post them in real time.
Okay, so then you said you're making, I'm going to ask one more question, sorry.
Yep.
You said you're making affiliate income via DoorDash and Grubhub, correct?
Yes.
So is that via a link, or how are you, I'm not quite clear, because we were also doing the affiliate link income thing and it didn't quite work on our restaurant group, because we had 300 storefronts on all those. So we had like 1,500 storefronts on all those different, Grubhub, Postmates, DoorDash, blah, blah, blah. So I'm unclear as to really how you're monetizing your videos.
It's pretty easy. It's through a dip link that is generated for every single video, and it's able to actually track exactly what was the order and then create an affiliate payment based on that order. And just to add, it is something groundbreaking, and we're actually working very closely with DoorDash, Grubhub, and Caviar to make it even more amazing and seamless. And we're one of the first people to try this.
That would be, if you do it and it works, it is revolutionary, FYI, because literally, that's a part of what I was doing, like work with the menus, and we were trying to get like a universal menu, and we had like 400 items on a menu, not including modifiers. So, if you're going to order a dish, are you ordering the entire dish? How does that order then get translated into a kitchen? How does it then go through the whole, the whole process? So it's a little more complex than just like, okay, I'm going to click on a video and order a plate. If I see a plate, is it going to include everything, including the fries, including the drink? Is everything going to be there?
Yeah. The order is going to be put through as you normally order through our partners like DoorDash, Caviar, and Grubhub. They're able just to track the entire order and make an affiliate payment based on the entire order. But it's not our problem to then deliver the dish and do the rest, because then it's down to the partner. We're just facilitating the connection and collecting the fees for the platform.
Okay.
We have time for like one, maybe two more questions.
Quick question. So what do you think is the biggest risk for your business going forward over the next year or two?
The biggest risk at the moment is for us to be able to scale bit by bit. We have to kind of take over a block. So in that sense, we have to be very strategic and create traction from one part area of array to another part and growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And just we need to make sure that we have a great enough formula that applies to all the other cities. But so far, we're looking at a very, very great traction so far. And restaurants are actually coming to us already, which is kind of insane.
So, okay, quick question. Some of your data crowdsourced. Okay, so if they are, how about the negative reviews? Are people going to load the feed with negative reviews of what not to eat, or disgusted by finding a bug in their food? Just wondering how you guys curate that.
We are actually really thinking about that, and that's why we're incentivizing our creators and sharing with them the affiliate fees. That way, it's just not really good idea for you to post something negative. You're not going to earn any money. You can obviously do that if you really want to, but then, it's just actually not going to generate anything for you. So, trash talking that we're used to on Yelp is actually not going to be beneficial to you at the end.
Got it. Got it. So everyone's becoming a micro influencer that becomes
Absolutely.
a user of your app, correct? Okay.
Yes.
And you're incentivizing the micro influencers, is what you're saying.
Exactly. So me and you, we can become influencers on this app very easily. It's not like Instagram when you need to have 10K followers in order to actually be someone and earn, have a chance of earning something.
Got it. I'm curious to see what that revenue model looks like. So anyway, that's
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you guys talk during happy hour. All right. Back to you, TJ, on the next presenter. Sorry.
Yeah, so did Atlas make it back from
Yes.
his travels? He did. Perfect. Well,
Atlas, you should be able to jump on.
I'm really excited to start diving into Mustard because my future as an influencer has been really hard to tackle. But sounds like I have a chance. So next up, if we can get him to join, there we go. Atlas is going to be presenting Gypsy, and I will let him take over.
All right. What's up, everybody? Thanks, TJ. Thanks, Jessica. All the judges for being here. Get set up here real quick.
While you're getting set up, where are you presenting from today?
Venice Beach, California this time.
Okay.
Back from travels. Hold on. Should have this done. Pardon me. System preference.
You ready, or do you want me to see if the next team wants to go?
I mean, I'm not using the deck anyways. I'll just go ahead and do my 2-minute pitch. Most of my pitches are without a deck anyways. So
Okay.
I'll just going to throw an image up. So I'll just go ahead.
Hold on. Judges, are you done with the scorecard, or can we give Atlas a couple more seconds to get ready?
I'm good whenever everybody else is.
Same.
Sylvia, Barbara, are you done?
I'm done. Thank you much.
All right. All right, Atlas, your 5 minutes starts now.
Awesome. Hi, my name is Atlas, co-founder and CEO of Gypsy. Imagine opening your phone and booking a trip to Bali, Tulum, Vegas, or Iceland with 5 of your friends in under 30 seconds, along with hotels, flights, travel guides, and suggested activities already included. Instead of spending the average 10 to 20 hours doing needless research for the best deals across various booking sites and experiencing the constant headaches that come with organizing times, dates, and money with friends, Gypsy handles these logistics for you, making booking trips for yourself, with friends, or loved ones incredibly easy. This is a new age of adventure travel, where travel is streamlined, remaining hassle-free. Built for one of less generations, Gen Z millennials alike ages 22 to 35, who work Monday through 9 to 5. While online travel agencies like Expedia, Priceline, and Kayak exist, none of these sites are designed for the ease and planning. Rather, they price shopping sites that involve hours of research, making it all the more difficult when planning with multiple friends. There are also subscription services companies like Desperado. However, this isn't exclusive to the extremely rich, and while they provide discounts, they do not handle the logistics for you. And again, this niche is extremely for the rich. Next is BRB, stands for Be Right Back. Our closest competitor, unlike Inspirato, BRB does handle logistics. However, unlike Gypsy, it doesn't have seamless integration. There's not a mobile app and is only available in Europe. Gypsy is the only company in the space that handles logistics with a seamless experience for inviting as many friends as you want with a single click. Over 20 different destinations, 4 days, 3 nights, 3 times a year for only $200 a month. We do the planning so you can focus on the play. We launched 2 months ago with zero marketing and are already at $3,000 a monthly subscription revenue, growing at 22% month over month. With every trip booked at Gypsy, we average 15 to 25% margins. The travel industry is enormous. 2.3 billion trips are booked per year by Americans alone. 476 million of those trips being 2+ people. During the pandemic, TSA checkpoint numbers decreased from 2.1 million per day to 700,000 per day, yet we are already back to 2 million. With the world opening up and an eager marketplace and the data to back it, now is the perfect time for a membership-based travel app. We are seeking $50,000 investment for 2% equity. This will allow us to reach 1,000 subscribers, which will recruit revenue. Thank you. As a gypsy, you have to connect to the world.
Thank you. Atlas?
I just want to take the first question, if you don't mind. The subscribers that you have right now, great presentation about the numbers and how wonderful you're doing and the traction in so limited amount of time. Are they paying for it? Or have you turned the paying piece on? I mean, you do say that you have some revenue coming in, but can you just walk us through what that looks like, the business model? I don't know if we've lost him.
Looks like we may have lost Atlas. Okay, well, we'll
difficulties with travel tech.
Yeah, that's okay.
We'll give him a minute to jump back on.
In the meantime, kudos to Serge, who is just killing it in the chat right now.
Yes.
Nice work over there. And then I don't know if the team from Mustard saw, but feel free to tackle some of those questions that have been posted in the chat as well, since we are moving pretty quickly with the presentations, and maybe the judges aren't able to tackle or get to all of the questions that are there. So Jessica, maybe what we'll do. Yep, he's like a plane circling the globe. Like, we just got to wait for him to come back. We'll throw a question out and then he'll come back around again.
It might be better if you turn off your video. It'll use less bandwidth. So just turn off your video and just do with audio. I'll text you that.
Anybody else have the Jeopardy theme song playing in their head?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You know what, Jessica? Let's move on to Stockcard.
Yep, let's go ahead and have Stockcard come in.
If Atlas can make it back.
And we'll wait for our scoring rubric until he comes back. Correct?
Yeah,
Okay,
so we'll try to get him to the end. We'll have him come back, and maybe after Hoda gets in. So Hoda, go ahead and get ready, and we'll have you go.
Sure. Let me in here quickly. Hey everybody. My name is Hoda. I'm the founder and CEO of Stockcard, and I'm very excited to introduce you to our company, Stockcard, as soon as it shows up. There we go. So Stockcard is a platform for financial content creators to launch exchange-traded funds and financial products for their communities. Imagine an investment exchange-traded fund for the community of a successful YouTuber or a Twitter personality. So there's two mega trends shaping the world as we speak. On the one hand, we have companies like Square, Cash App, Robinhood, eToro, and many others that removed all the frictions for anyone to be able to invest in the stock market and many other assets. And on the other hand, we have social media companies that enable anyone to turn on their camera and start sharing their ideas with the world. And that has created a rise for financial creators. We have an estimated 4 million financial content creators out there, growing at 40% per year, and they have an access to the $30 billion market opportunity out there. So what is happening though, these financial content creators are left alone. They do not have any platform to launch financial products or investment funds for their community. It's in contradiction of other creator categories. For example, if you're a video game content creator, you can go on Roblox and launch a competitor to Fortnite. But if you are a financial YouTuber, you don't have any platform to launch an exchange traded fund or investment fund to compete with Fidelity and Schwab and everybody else. And that's why we say they're left alone. And that's where Stockcard comes in. We partner with financial content creators. They bring their ready in-market financial customers. We bring the tech stack in order to launch and run the operations of an investment product like an ETF. And we have the next generation platform to launch the new generation of investment products out there. And that's what the Stockcard does. It puts us, our company is on path to become a $1 billion plus company. We right now started from a stock market creators. We enable them to create premium subscription to their content and newsletter for their communities. But as we grow and build the platform, we open up the platform to all content creators, and we enable them to launch financial products like ETFs or even credit cards for their community. And this creates a new category of products or companies where two mega trends of creator economy and fintech overlap, and Stockcard sits at the center of those mega trends. As I said, we already have an MVP in the market. We partner with the stock market content creators. We provided the technology and tech stack they require to launch a premium subscription to their content and to their portfolio in less than 30 minutes, no code required. Their community pay us a subscription fee, and we share that revenue with our content creators. And in exchange, we provide a whole slew of easy to use, intuitive research and investment tools to their community, and enable these content creators to heavily and greatly engage their own community on Stockcard. And the MVP is doing fantastically well while we're bootstrapping the company. We grew almost 800% in number of users using the platform in the last 12 months. We are generating revenue, and our revenue grew more than 1,000% in the last 12 months as well. And the reason the MVP is successful is because we create value on both sides of the aisle. So the retail individual investor gets access to actionable insights, verified content creators, and a whole slew of tools that enable them to invest better. And the creator side, access to no-code operations, consistent income, and possibility of launching larger scale financial products in the future. And then you see the growth of the platform in this powerful flywheel we created. So creator one, who's partnering with Stockcard, because they get share of the revenue, they have the incentive to go on YouTube and talk about a Stockcard. Their community sees Stockcard, come to Stockcard to follow that creator, but then also find other creators that meets the certain needs that that user has. The other content creator sees that a Stockcard help help him to scale her business, and the flywheel spins rapidly. We're a proven team working together for more than 3 years, and we are content creators ourselves and investors. So we built this platform with a deep understanding of what our users, both on the content creation and investing sides, need. And this is our first seed round.
All right, Hoda, sorry, you're out of time.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
Good stuff for the last, but I'm happy to answer the questions, and please check out a Stockcard and become a user.
Okay. Any questions from the judges?
Robert, ask your question that you have in the chat. I like it.
With NFTs.
We don't compete with NFTs. It's a very good question. NFTs actually can be one of our toolkits, because the creators can mint their investment ideas or their exclusive content and things like that through the NFT application. It is actually a feature. It's not a competitor. It's one of the tools that is in our arsenal to make our platform better.
Yeah, I just saw a question from Paige Smith that goes along the lines of what I was about ready to ask. Are there any regulatory issues, any legal issues that you're facing with this?
We don't issue yes, obviously there is definitely regulatory aspects to the platform. Regulatory is one of the natural barriers. That's why we don't see a lot of companies jumping in this space. So it's to our benefit. We don't get a crowded top of the funnel for people who want to like keep launching these products. How we address it is that we obviously have a deep understanding of how the ETF compliance and regulatory aspect works, and we can simplify some of that with our technology. And as we build the platform, we can fully bring that in-house. But in the start, we found a group of lawyers who have a technology platform that work through the compliance aspect with us, and they've already launched 15 different, took care of the compliance aspect of 15 different ETFs, and that's how we work. So it would be a three-way, sort of like a three-part business of lawyers who take care of compliance, us bringing technology, and creators that bring ready to invest users.
Are you tracking the quality of the types of creators? I mean, you know, creativity does not have, like, let's say, a quality. Of course, creativity is amazing and sparks innovation, but that was something that's not just regulatory. But how do you account for that with somebody, let's say, investing in this type of creative program or creative idea or creative person?
Yeah, well, so not everybody is eligible to launch an ETF. Obviously, that's why we started from the platform, from enabling them to share their portfolio. We track their portfolio over the course of years. Nobody can just like say something on YouTube and we can verify it. We are actually a verification layer on top of all other social media, because they have to share their portfolios here. We don't let them to delete their stuff that didn't work. That platform doesn't work that way. When you enter as a creator, you comply a list of things that needs to happen so that we can measure your quality. So of all the content creators that are on our platform, of every 100, perhaps 1 or 2 actually eligible to launch an ETF, but that's by itself is a profitable enough business that covers the whole platform. So yeah, there's like an eligibility to graduate in the status that you could launch an ETF.
I believe that kind of goes into the question that Richard had posted, which are examples of ethics and safety controls. But if there are any others, maybe you could dive a little bit deeper.
Yeah, I think the most important one is just making sure that content creators don't promise the moon and don't deliver. That's the most important aspect of it. Every other aspect of it is just it's similar to any other social community. There's moderations that needs to be there and things like that. We have less of those free flow commenting. When it comes to money, the free flow commenting doesn't make sense. So we have built the technology to make it very fact-based. That's the technology part. The most important part is what we just spoke about, which is making sure the ones that proven that they're good investors to be able to graduate to an ETF status.
All right, we have time for one more quick question if there is one. All right, so I will let the judges get their scorecards in. And in the meantime, Atlas, can we hear you so that the judges can ask you questions?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you just send me the list of the get rich quick people? I just want that one.
It's in my secret stash. Sorry, you got a beer, buy me a beer or something for sure.
So while the judges are finishing up their scorecards for Stockcard, do you have any questions for Atlas and Gypsy?
Yeah, I had one that I was asking before he got off. So it's around the business model. Great job in letting us know how the travel industry is going to be transformed by your solution, but really need to wrap my head around how are you going to make money? I know that you do have revenue, but just walk me through what that looks like as you grow and affiliate feeds, all of that. Any clarity around that would be fantastic.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we have 3 separate packages. So we have $120 a month, we have a $200 a month, and also a $600 a month. And this gets you your flights, your hotels, your travel guide, your suggested activities, and everything's curated and booked for you. So members only pay their monthly membership, and then we take care of all that for them. They just pick the destination, pick their dates, invite their friends, and that's it. And the way we make money is that when so say for instance our most standard package, which is $200 a month. Every 4 months, you're going on a trip. So every 4 months, you get a 4-day, 3-night trip. And we try to book flights and hotels for $700. So we book a month in advance, and we found every single time that we have about a $200 margin. We make around 30%, so 30% margin. So that's off of flights, hotels, also from our host on the back end host agency as well for suggested activities. So when they book the activities, we get commission as well. So we're looking at 30% commissions per traveler per trip. And now it's group friends, so or it's group trips. So either 2 to about 4 is what we're seeing so far.
Wonderful, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, any other questions? Okay, so we'll go ahead and please fill out your scorecard. And next up is
Cheryl. Cheryl,
Thank you guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, thanks, Alice. Appreciate you coming back on.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
We can. Take it away.
Hold on, let me see. Did judges get their scorecards in? Sorry, I got to make sure I do get the scorecards. Everybody good on scorecards? Yep. Okay. So, Cheryl, you go.
Hi, so just confirm, everybody, can you see my screen with my deck? Because I can no longer see you, so I just want to make sure I have it. Awesome. Okay, great. So thank you, everybody. I'm Cheryl Utall. I'm the founder and CEO of Japa Health. Japa is a machine learning and blockchain enabled digital therapeutics for immunological health. So I have been very sick in the past and in incredible pain. And the reason why this app needs to exist is because healthcare fails to deliver health. And our solution is to build a marketplace for integrative health solutions. And these are the types of solutions that drive your health and your self-care in your every single day life. And these are the things that have helped me heal and overcome chronic disease, and that I've learned from my experience in the wellness business over the last 10 years. So I had a multi-million-dollar wellness business in Los Angeles that I successfully exited to start Japa Health. So Japa is a marketplace and a virtual wellness coach, social network, and community that meets you where you are on your wellness journey and uses machine learning to deliver integrative solutions and digital therapeutics that help drive your vitality. So the size of the market is massive, and what we've done is identify the demographics that we think are the most probable to use mobile health. So we've drilled that down to about 21 million Americans, and those are people that have the probability to use between 1 and 5 mobile health apps already. This is a massively growing market. The trends are expected to grow to about $316 billion in market size, with a CAGR of about 29% by 2027. So I think we all know how popular digital health is. So what makes Japa Health unique are a few important things. There are other digital therapeutics apps on the market, but none of them that focus on the whole person. There's a few that are popular for diabetes and weight loss, but this is a holistic approach. So we integrate all of the determinants of health into one methodology. We also aggregate data from multiple sources. So we take your clinical records, we take your wearable data, we take third-party apps, your smartphone, and also maybe genetic data and all of the things that we can gather on you, even things that would be from things like social networks. And we use that to drive our suggestion engine, which is a very unique approach that we're taking all of the data that exists on you and helping you to understand exactly where to start and how to navigate a path forward in your vitality. Also, our team is the best in the world. We have everybody on our team, from naturopathic doctors to data scientists to marketing experts to cryptocurrency experts and everything in between. And we are leveraging the most current and innovative technology. So to make this a success and make it as secure as possible, our backend database is stored in blockchain technology, and we are using our own native cryptocurrency to inspire and reward people for engaging in healthy behavior. So you'll have a digital wallet that you'll get rewarded for your lifestyle changes. So how I believe that this will be a game changer for healthcare and how we'll lead the market is because your doctor only has like 12 minutes with you when they see you. And we know that health is created outside the doctor's office, that we believe that we will find this place in between your lifestyle and your experience with your provider. So this infographic helps to illuminate how we could fit in between this very broken system where suggestions go to the participant, but then behavioral health data goes back to the doctor. And one of the key features of our super app is a dashboard where we take all of that data that we're collecting and we aggregate it into one place. So you'll be able to see the evolving story and picture of your health over time that you can then share if you choose to with your doctor. So we have the MVP completed now, and we are launching our beta. We'll be going to the market in January. I've raised $245,000 so far in convertible note, and I'm now raising $2.5 million to get us from beta to our full launch. And our go-to-market strategy is a combined strategy of B2B and B2C. So for B2B, we are targeting US healthcare workers, particularly nurses. There's 5 million nurses, and we have a sales team that's deeply embedded in the healthcare system with expertise in selling directly into hospital networks and so forth to get them to sponsor the use of the app for their employees. And nurses are a very demoralized and burnt out group of people right now after everything that they've been through. So they need self-care more than all of us probably. And then the autoimmune disease population is our direct-to-consumer market. And this has been my experience. And there's 50 million Americans, an estimated 50 million, maybe even more, with an autoimmune disease. And more women are diagnosed with an autoimmune disease than heart disease and cancer combined every year. Is that my time?
That's time's up. All right.
All right.
Ooh, slideshowception. Here we go. Can we wave at ourselves in the background?
I can't see both you and my deck at the same time, so it's all right. I will just come back.
No worries. Okay.
Sorry I didn't make it through. I was hoping to show you the model, the revenue model. So if you have any questions about that, I'm happy to answer.
What is your revenue model?
The revenue model? So yeah, so we have a B2B and a B2C revenue model. And we did a lot of market research on apps that are similar in the space that have launched in the previous 2 years. And we analyzed their market penetration over the 24 months after they launched. And we based our projections and our cash flow pro forma and our monthly active users and the probability of those users to pay based on the average market penetration of those other apps that were successful in the space. So we believe by the end of our first year, we can have 147,000 direct-to-consumer monthly active users, with approximately 2% of those willing to upgrade and pay. We also believe, and we have a sales team in place right now, commission-only sales team, that we can secure at a minimum, and I think this is very conservative, 3 business-to-business contracts. I'm currently negotiating one for a very large multinational company that has 80,000 employees. So I think three contracts is pretty feasible within our first year, and that could get us to $1 million in ARR.
How are you protecting, you said I'm collecting data from social media and all these things. How are you protecting a person's health data? Like, if my health data got hacked, I would be very upset. So, hacks unabounded on blockchains, on T-Mobile, everything. So how are you securing the personal health data?
Yeah, so it will be stored on a private blockchain, and there will be a key that will point to where it is stored. So nobody will even have access to the actual location. We won't even have access to it. So it's as secure as anything in the market now, right? So we're leveraging the most secure technology that's available. And the advisory team that I have is some of the best in the world. We've got, like, for example, one of the founders of Coinbase as one of our advisors.
What private blockchain are you using?
It's going to be ours, proprietary.
Oh, you forked it up or something. Okay.
Yeah, that's top priority for us, right? We have to make sure that we can establish trust, right? Otherwise,
understood. But
otherwise, that undermines everything that we're doing, right?
Sergey had a good question. Thank you.
Any other questions from the judges?
Yeah, one quick one. I mean, I commend you. You've done a hell of a lot of research on this, and it looks like it's well put together. Based off of what you've found out from other companies, what are some of the common roadblocks or pitfalls that you've seen them make that you're not going to make yourself?
Relative to digital health?
Yeah.
Some of the pitfalls that I've seen are that I think that they water it down. They water it down and they focus on things that are super simple like diet and exercise, where I feel like we really have to get to the heart and the core of what drives wellness, which is our beliefs. Our beliefs and our little simple acts that we do every single day, how we rise in the morning, you know, how we feel about ourselves, what are our traumas. And so I think these are some of the things that have been overlooked. And if you don't address them, then you can't get past the behaviors. And so we have a team of experts that have deep experience in this with tremendous success and outcomes with hundreds of thousands of patients, myself included. And so I think that that's one of our main competitive advantages. We really know how to get to the result and how to drive a strong gain in vitality.
Thank you.
I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. One more question, if there is one.
Hearing you say that there's a proprietary algorithm that you have all put together on top of that blockchain to be able to drive those, you know, let's say data inferences or analytics that a human couldn't do, but your platform does it, and they're going to read it back to that to the patient, and that's always better in their overall health, correct?
Yeah, I mean, think about it like automating your experience with a functional medicine doctor or a naturopathic doctor, where we collect things from you inside the app as well as the data that we collect from outside the app. So we ask you questions, we assess you, we give you a score. So that's one of the core features that we're offering is a Japa Health score. So that will be like an evolution and a story of your health over time. And that score is what's going to help drive that algorithm. And that is a proprietary algorithm that we are in fact creating based on all of our expertise of this matrix of what are the components and the different variables that drive health: symptoms, interests, behaviors, chronic conditions, lifestyle behavior, all that stuff, genetics. It's pretty revolutionary, kind of like what Diana said. I loved her pitch because she definitely brought it and talked about how her technology is revolutionary. And I really believe that this is the change that needs to happen in healthcare, because 99.9% of health happens every day in our daily lives. And this is a holistic digital health platform that will really empower people to understand micro behaviors every single day that they can do to drive their health.
Totally agree. Every day makes a difference on
every day,
one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much. Judges, go ahead and finish up the scorecards. And then I believe we have Michael, who is next up. So Michael, if you can get ready.
All right.
Judges, are we good with the scorecards?
All good.
Good. All right. Michael, I will leave it to you.
All right. Thank you. Hi, I'm Mike Kasurik. I'm the CEO, Domestic Operations of Fuzello. We're a health and wellness company that are providing affordable and enjoyable consumer fitness products. We've been doing this for many, many years, and we have an extensive expertise in this area. I've been involved in startups, ran companies. Our founder, Matt Hoven, he's had 5 #1 hits for direct response TV and fitness products. And Carla Vanderhoven is our co-founder, and she's also bringing and helping out with our PR and many other components. So we've been doing this for many years. We have many sales that we've incorporated, over $1 billion in sales, 19 million customers in a period of some of these products were Abflex, Abflex 2. We have done direct response TV that were #1 hits, 5 of them that went to retail, Walmart, CVS, and Target. We have close relationships with them, and they're waiting for our products, for our new products. One example of a direct response TV that went to retail is a Simply Fit board. It's a curved piece of plastic. They sold 24 million units at $40 a piece, generating over $1 billion in revenue. What's happened in the last 18 months is something tragic. There's a pandemic, and many people have died of COVID-19. Most have had severe health issues. The pandemic has opened opportunity to offer affordable and enjoyable at-home fitness solutions. Most of the competition you're seeing, from Peloton to Nordic Track to Mir and all the other ones, they're at the elite high end. Ours will be 85 to 90% less. They're less than $100. We're available at Walmart, Target after our direct response TV, and our membership will be $9.99 a month. One of the biggest things you can do for your health is strength training. 75% of Americans do not resistance or strength train. This is very critical to improving your health, your immunity, and your fitness levels. In order to achieve this, you need to have effective fitness training. Product solutions need to be affordable and fun, or else people will never use it. So we're taking and looking at that and saying, how can we make this happen? We're going to take a combination of fitness products. Our solution will bring in something unique. I've been working with Hollywood for a green screen and virtual reality technology. We're going to be bringing exciting travel adventure workout videos, under $100 affordable and enjoyable fitness products, as I said, and an app, a super app to guide and encourage participants. We're going to be using blockchain and AI technology on our super app, and it's going to be a one-stop shop, simple and easy for someone to access from their phone, from their TV or iPad, wherever they may be. Our library will have a collection of travel adventure workout videos. Each one will be about 10 minutes in length. You'll do strengthening with our band, and it'll be guided by an adventure. Fun thing you'll see is each one will be different. One workout will be in Paris, the next one is in a safari, the next one could be a mummy in Egypt. And so we're going to keep people excited and tuned, much like binge watching a Netflix series. You're going to be watching and wanting to work out 3 times a week. Here's an example of our first product, one of our products. This is our you'll see here, this is a Pilates Slim Former. Pilates machines are thousands of dollars. Our product is going to combine those simple exercise band, resistance band, and strengthening and a rowing and gliding motion. Gliding motion. That's our first product. We also have another product that's already been test marketed, our eMaverick. It's an affordable, enjoyable core workout solution that we're adding gaming to as well. So you'll be able to incorporate your gaming interface into that environment, into that technology. It's a huge market, fitness and exercising, and we're going after all different, because it's an app, but you can use the videos, whether you're beginner, male, female, baby boomer, or kids. And then we are going to be using this for strength training, for fitness and cardio, and then bringing out multiple products that we have ready to go. We already have these ready, and we're ready for launch in 2021 this year. We'll be getting revenue, and we have multiple exit options. If we do 5 million of these units, and again, Simply Fit board did 24, we'll be able to then generate an $80 product and $9.99 from our reoccurring revenue, from our subscription fees. And then we also will have health and beauty products and other products and solutions on our app. We're raising 500K to 3 million with safe notes. And we're going to be servicing the exploding at-home fitness demand, featuring exciting products for under $100, filling that significant void in a huge market. What's happened here is we need people to help us, and we're looking for the team here to help out and get people into better shape and fitness. So thank you for your time today, and I appreciate you taking the time to review that information. Have a great day.
Ooh, and with 5 seconds to spare. Good job.
Got it, right in time. So I can't see, did that just stop it?
Yes, you're no longer screen sharing.
Okay. There we are.
Are we in question and answer period? I'm a little confused. I saw that whole presentation. Okay, so you had a physical product along with an app, and then you said you're using blockchain and AI. So can I use the app on my TV? Or like, I'm just completely confused. Sorry.
Yeah, so we're doing a direct response. So sorry, I don't know if it's my screen or the other screen. So we're doing direct response. We have physical products and an app connected to the products as well. So it's both. So we'll be the first to go to retail with an app and a product. So we've already launched multiple successful products to retail through direct response, and now they're at-home fitness products that you'll be able to use, and there'll be multiple ones that are coming out. And then there'll be an app that you'll be able to watch the videos and gather information and also purchase products as well. Products like protein and collagen and things like that. They'll be on our website as well, on our super app that were created.
I love how blockchain apps are now super apps. Love it. Did you have a question, Shirley? I had one more. Like,
yeah,
I
have one, but go ahead.
I'm kind of a little older, so I like watching on my large TV, right? Because I don't want to look at this tiny phone trying to figure out how to do my workout. So is it going to be available for like a larger format?
Great questions. The good news is it's going on all formats, your 80-inch TV or whatever size you have, your laptop, your phone, or a VR headset. So it'll be able to pair to whatever device that you have in your office. We're also going to have a B2B platform. So if so many people are now working from home and just sitting there at their desk, we're going to have them get up and do workouts at the end of their Zoom meeting with other B2B offerings as well. Because again, most people aren't strength training, and strength training is as simple as taking a band and doing that. So just doing this with this little resistance band, you can come in and do a workout. Do this 10 times, there's 25 exercises you can do with that simple band that will come with it. And that will help with anti-aging, which is great. So yes, there'll be many options for that. Sure, or was there another question?
Yeah, well, my question is, I mean, there's so many different platforms out there with, for instance, Peloton, and we have a subscription with Peloton that allows you to work out with different
works
out on the daily. Yeah. So, can you still hear me? Sorry, can you guys still hear me? Okay. Yeah. So one thing, my question to you is who are your top 3 competitors in this space?
Did someone lose the feed? I'm not hearing Sherwin.
Did you hear me?
The top 3 competitors in your space.
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah. Who and what products? Yeah.
Michael, did you lose audio? Michael?
Oh, I just got I didn't hear Sherwin. I just heard you, but unfortunately I didn't hear the question. His screen is frozen on mine.
Okay, so he's asking who are your top 3 competitors in the space?
Good question. So we're right now, because most of the competitors are at a very high end space. There's not a retail product that's going retail that has an app connected to it. There were many of them, like you said. Over the years, there's been smaller ones, but we're going to be under $100 of products and have a super app that's connected to it. So most of the other ones that are out there are competitors that just have an app and/or have a very expensive product, but we will have a under $100 product with a super app connected to it. So we'll be the first in retail for that.
Got it. Thank you. Oh, one more question.
For some reason,
sorry.
I'm not hearing the other questions.
My other question is, can this connect directly to smartwatches, apps, like an Apple, right? That's already tracking our exercise rings on a day-to-day basis and provides data on a day-to-day basis and also weekly reports.
Hello, Todd. I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm not hearing that.
Hey,
Michael, I'll relay this. Sherwin was wondering if this would tap into already existing like hardware, like Apple Watches, things that we already have, and then not have to buy additional stuff.
Yes. So if you already have a VR headset, if you already have a watch, we're going to be integrating many technology into the app. So we're basically using, that's what we call a super app. We're going to be incorporating many platforms and other devices, so you don't have to buy new one. But most people, again, most people can't afford the high end. So the average person that is out there, and this is going to be global. We've already sold into 50 countries, so we're going to be selling around the world because people need affordable fitness products all around the world. So we have our chain ready, and our team are ready to sell those products around the world.
All right, great. And that's the end of the time for the questions. Judges, if you can get your scorecards in. And I will let TJ entertain you for a couple of minutes while I finish adding up the scorecards. So I made you the MC, my man.
I don't have any more hats. I just have a banana suit.
Banana suit. What is that?
Banana
It's
suit?
it's a little bit. It's a legitimate banana that just goes over your head. So.
Well,
Nice.
I could talk for 45 seconds while you go put that on.
Or we could meet in the middle, and I could tell everybody about our next Startup Grind event, which is
Even
about
better.
mental health
Even better.
on September 15th with Patrick Riley. This is actually perfect time too, because it's happening during the middle of the workday. So perfect reason to take a little bit of a break. It's at 11:30. I'll share the link in the chat as well.
Are you talking about Patrick? You talking about Pat Riley, the coach, or the basketball
Pat,
coach? Or are you talking?
No, Pat Riley, the CEO of GAN and GAN Ventures. So no, not Pat Riley. You know, former Lakers head coach, former head coach of the Miami Heat. Not that Pat Riley.
No, he's trying to figure out what happened last year still. Yeah. Although with the Lakers teams this year, they could use most of these fitness apps to try to stay healthy throughout the year. I may or may not be aware.
Yeah.
And they can track that all in Japa Health.
Yes.
Exactly. Right. And watch what they eat with Mustard app, right? So.
There you go.
I was very excited with Mustard because I feel like they have so many other opportunities with mayonnaise and ketchup and aioli, and so they just roll it all out.
Aioli, that's right. Or spicy sriracha. That's what I like.
The brandy never ceases.
Just gets back there counting.
Yes. Are there any other announcements from the judges that you'd like to share? Any wins recently?
Well, we just had an exit, so that's kind of fun. Our first exit of our venture at Astor Ventures. So we're really excited about it. It was Eupora about a month now. Yeah, almost 2 months ago now. So it was a founder here in San Diego. Super excited. It was a husband-wife. They became husband-wife. And it's UTI prevention drink mix. And now they went in, like their production round of their products went from just the drink mix to probiotics to vaginal wipes, all that stuff in the women's healthcare field. And they sold to Nature Made. If you've ever had like your little vitamins, and Nature Made. And what's really cool is that in the negotiations, they said, you know what, we really would love to anchor this acquisition in trying to grow the women's healthcare services and products in San Diego so that we can actually acquire more and grow and stuff like that. So it's very cool how just one startup, not just an acquisition, but that, something else grows from just that acquisition. So very exciting. I've known her for probably 5 years. We invested in her 3 years ago. She won the Innovate Her competition. I don't know if anybody was around during that time, but it was an SBA pitch competition nationwide, and she won national Innovate Her. And then now, like 7 years later, got funding from Sarah Blakely Foundation. So it's like this ecosystem win that all that you're doing at Startup Grind, and anybody who's on the audience who is grinding in the ecosystem space, and they're like, are we going crazy trying to support all these entrepreneurs and all that? It does work. So super exciting. That's my win.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. All right.
Absolutely.
Without further ado, hold on, let me get my applause sound going.
We're waiting. Shall we do the drum roll?
Yeah, you definitely trumped my win. I got an air fryer recently, so that was my big.
Oh, that's an awesome thing.
Air fryer.
Air fryer is the best thing ever.
All right. Winning by a margin of 11, so not too close, but close. Japa Health coming in number 1.
Wow! Yay! Thank you guys so much! Yay! Oh, what an honor. I mean, everybody else on this call, all the other entrepreneurs are so inspiring too. I just want to give them all so much credit. This is a really hard thing to do on the screen, to talk about your passion and your baby for 5 minutes or less and hit all the high points. So thank you so much. And it's such an honor to be here with everybody.
Yeah, congratulations. I will reach out to you to coordinate the tickets to Startup Grind Global. So Startup Grind Global, for anybody who has not been or is interested in attending, is a global conference we have in Redwood City. It is an awesome event. If you've never been, try to go. Hit me up for tickets. See if I have any discount codes. I may have some coming up. There may be a half price coming up soon. So let me know. It is a fabulous event to go to network, talk to investors, talk to other startups, get some really great knowledge from other people. So highly recommend going. And, you know, I will reach out to you to get all that details. In second place was Mustard, and coming in third was Stockcard. So congratulations, everybody, for a great night. Thank you again, judges, for coming and joining us this evening. I hope it was a value to you, and it was definitely a value to us and our community. So,
are you guys going to happy hour now?
We are. So who's ready for happy hour? I will see you all there. I have my Startup Grind shirt. So this is the Startup Grind shirt I am wearing. I will see you all down at Bar Louie's. So
I'm gonna try to make it.
I'll be missing all of you, but I will have a cocktail I don't drink, but I'll have a mock cocktail with
Thank
you
you. We'll
guys.
see you there. Okay.
Sounds great. Thank you again.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Congratulations.